Father Yahweh. We humbly bow before your great throne on high. This beautiful day that you have blessed and set aside for this purpose to worship you as we rest and bring our offerings of praise and thanks to you, and also the petition of our heart. We assemble here under your banner, Yahweh Nation, in the name of your Son, Yahshua the Messiah, and we come to give you thanks, first of all, for life and health and strength, for the beautiful earth that you have created and made in 6 days, and for resting on this, the 7th day, so that we can likewise rest and be refreshed. And that we can come on this day, Father Yahweh, to learn more of you and your Son, Yahshua the Messiah. We thank you for inviting us here and for preparing us to hear your voice. And so we come, Yahweh, praying that you may anoint our heads and our hearts and our hands, our ears, so that we will hear and that we will receive your word with gladness, humbling ourselves and allowing it to take root in our hearts, so that it may grow and flourish and bring forth even fruit of 100-fold. We want to thank you for brethren of light, precious faith, who has joined us here today to come and to honor and glorify your great name. We pray that this day may be well spent by each and every one of us, and that the fellowship may be filled with joy and peace and gladness, and that it may bring comfort to each other. We ask, Yahweh, that your blessing may be upon us, this gathering here, and others around the world. That you, Yahweh, may move in a mighty way through the power of your Spirit, and cause us to be developed spiritually, as we grow in grace and in the knowledge of Yahshua the Messiah. Remove sin far from us as we come confessing and forsaking. Pray that your grace, O Yahweh, may be extended upon us today, and that you may cleanse us and purge us and purify us, and make us to be even whiter than snow, so that we may hear joy coming from your throne each time and not judgment. We love you, Yahweh, because you have first loved us. We love our Savior, Yahshua the Messiah, for you have sent him to die for our sins, taking our place at Calvary, becoming our Redeemer, our Savior. Father, help us to follow in his footsteps each day, to be steadfast and movable, always abounding in the love of Yahweh. Make us to grow as we learn, so that we will be strong, to overcome the busy one, to overcome this world and the flesh. Father, for we place our life and our care into your capable and loving hand, praying that you may keep us, Father Yahweh, even by your word, and that you may strengthen us and fight our battles for us, and do for us what we cannot do for ourselves, and see for us what we cannot see, and give us the victory, Father, at all times. Bless your word at this time as we look into it, and as you speak to us, cause us to be humble, to listen, and to learn, to accept the things that we are going to hear today, so that we will be well-pleasing to you. Again, we love you and we thank you for all things, and we ask that you may keep us all on this narrow path until the end shall come. We pray for visitors and for friends and for people of goodwill. We pray for the sick, also the suffering, the needy. Pray for those whom we have witnessed to, and who we do witness to from time to time. That you, Yahweh, may continue to be merciful and gracious to them, and help them to make that turn, to come back to serve you, to do your will as you have called all mankind to in these last days, so that we all can have a home in your kingdom. So we pray for your kingdom to come and for your will to be done. And we ask, Yahweh, that it may be soon and even in our lifetime, and that you may grant us a home, a place in eternity, when Yahshua the Messiah shall return. It's all prayer that we ask in Yahshua's wonderful name. The thanksgiving. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
We have a seat to this time. Again, we are here to worship Yahweh, and the highlight of each gathering and call out convocation is to hear the word of Almighty Yahweh. As David mentioned, we approach him with songs of praise, we come into his presence, glorifying his great name, and then we humble ourselves to listen to him as a speaker, teaching us from his word. We've been taught by Yahweh, being taught by the prophets, being taught by the apostles, and Yahshua the Messiah, and today we are still being taught by the Ruach HaKodesh that worked through each and every one that has been teaching the people of Almighty Yahweh. And so we humble ourselves to hear the voice of Yahweh speaking through His ministers, His word, so that we can live and grow in grace and in the knowledge of Yahshua the Messiah. The pilot text is going to be in Exodus chapter 34. Exodus 34. I'm going to read from verse 1. Exodus 34 from verse 1. Yahweh said to Moses, "Hew for yourself 2 tables of stone, like the first. And I will write on those tables the words that were on the first tables, which you broke. And be ready by the morning, and come up in the morning to the Mount Sinai, and present yourself there to me on the top of the mount. And no man shall come up with you, neither let any man be seen throughout all the mount, neither let the flock nor herd feed before that mount." And he hewed 2 tables of stone like the first. And Moses rose up early in the morning and went up to Mount Sinai, as Yahweh had commanded him, and took in his hands the 2 tables of stone. And Yahweh descended in the cloud, and stood with him there, and proclaimed the name of Yahweh. And Yahweh passed by before him, and proclaimed, "Yahweh, Yahweh, and ever merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and abundant in loving kindness and truth, keeping mercy for thousands, forgiving iniquity and transgression and sin, and that will by no means clear the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, and upon the children's children, to the 3rd and 4th generation." And Moses hurried and bowed his head towards the earth and worshipped. And he said, "If thou hast found favor in your sight, O sovereign, let the king, I pray you, go among us. For it is a stiff-necked people, and pardon our iniquity and our sin, and take us for our inheritance." And he said, "Behold, I make a covenant before all your people. I will do marvels, such as have not been wrought in all the earth, or in any nation, and all the people among which you are shall see the work of Yahweh. For it is a terrible thing that I do with you. Observe you that which I command you this day. Behold, I drive out before you the Amorite, the Canaanite, the Hittite, the Perizzite, the Hivite, the Jebusite. Take heed to yourself, lest you make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land where you go, lest it be for a snare among you. But you shall break down their altars, and dash in pieces their pillars, and you shall cut down their Asherim. For you shall worship no other El, for Yahweh, who is zealous, for his name is jealous El, is the jealous El. Lest you make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land, and they play the harlot after their Elohim, and sacrifice to their Elohim. The one calls you, and you eat of his sacrifice, and you take off their daughters to your sons, and their daughters play the harlot after their Elohim, and make your sons play the harlot after their Elohim. You shall make you no molten Elohim. Again, or Elohim that we serve, Yahweh, is making mention of his own name to Moses, to the children of Israel. And he's letting them know how important is my name. Today, many would say that the name is not important. You can call him however you wish. Whatever name you like to use, You're comfortable when you can. The name is not important. The words they may say. But here we see Yahweh speaking to Moses, his servant. Again, coming up to the mount after breaking the first covenant that Yahweh had given. Why was it broken? They made a molten calf, an idol to worship. And they said, this is our Elohim that brought us from Egypt. And so Moses cast it on the ground and it was broken. Yahweh told Moses here, you make the tablets yourself this time. Bring them up to the mount. But I'm going to write them again with my own fingers. They committed idolatry by making a calf and bowing. And so the law was broken, even little by Moses. And here Yahweh is making sure that Moses understands the importance of his name, so that the children of Israel may not come in such a sin again of idolatry and worship idols. In verse 5, and Yahweh descended in the cloud and stood with him there and proclaimed the name of Yahweh. Not an idol, Israel. I am that I am. I'm the one that brought you out. Remember, Yahweh proclaiming his own name. Who are we not to proclaim the name of Yahweh? Who are we to choose whatever name we want to use? When he himself proclaimed Yahweh, Yahweh. There is no other mighty one like unto Yahweh. There is no other strength like unto him. He proclaimed his own name. He is in his own name. He comes in his own name. What name are we in today but the name of Yahweh? Verse 6, and Yahweh passed by before him and proclaimed again, Yahweh, Yahweh. There is no other name that was ever proclaimed by any of the heavenly hosts. The Elohim family, they all proclaimed Yahweh, Yahweh. And Elohim and El, now singular even, a mighty one that is merciful and gracious. What is that saying to us? That there is no other mighty one, Elohim, that is like Yahweh, who is merciful and gracious. Which idol can forgive sin? You tell me. Ask the people in this world, which idol has the power to forgive sin, to grant you grace? When we see those that are serving idols continue to sin, there is no forgiveness for them by those idols. Yahweh is saying to us, his people, even today as he said to Israel, I'm the strong one that is gracious, that is merciful, that can pardon your sin. And we see that slow to anger and abundant in goodness and truth. There is no idol that can do like Yahweh, that has goodness to offer, that has truth to offer. The very idol is an error. The very idol is a lie. And it cannot be truth. Yahweh is saying, he's acknowledging his name, and he's showing to us this characteristic that is with his name. Mercy, grace, goodness, and truth. This is what Yahweh is. Tell me the characteristic of the other Elohims, the other mighty ones, what they are about. We know them too well. Keeping mercy, he keeps what he is about. For 1,000, forgiving iniquity and transgression. Again, he's reminding Israel, the calf that you made can't forgive your sin. Did that calf really bring you out, came into Egypt and spoke to you? Did that calf part the Red Sea, showing mercy to you after you murmured so much in the wilderness? Did that calf turn the water sweet? Did it do anything for you at all? Protect your feet, your clothes on your back? Feed you with manna from above? Did that calf do that for you? Keeping mercy, for thousands, forgiven the iniquity and transgression and sin. He is the one, Yahweh. He made mention of his own name, and that would by no means clear the guilty. You are going to have to pay. This is what Yahweh is saying. I am merciful, but you made a calf that I warn you not to make. Don't bow down. And so even though you are going to receive forgiveness, you are going to have to pay the price. And so we paid the price. We wandered into idolatry, because this is what we wanted. We made the calf, and so we paid the price. We were worshiping idols, each and every one, before coming to Almighty Yahweh. By no means clear the guilty. We are guilty. Yahweh is true. He is the righteous one. Without his mercy and his grace, his forgiveness, we are doomed to perish. Visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children. Yes, we also paid the price for them making the calf. For Adam not listening, we were visited. To the third and the fourth generation. And so Moses, after hearing this, he hurried, he bowed himself. Wow, Yahweh proclaiming his own name in such a way, telling us, and Israel is doing that, proclaiming idols. He bowed himself, his head towards the earth, and he worshipped. Who did he worship? Yahweh. He showed Yahweh, well, I surrender all. I'm going to be a different man from today on. I'm going to see you even different. You truly are the living Elohim, the powerful one that stands by your name. That is so gracious. He had the power to destroy even Moses with all of them, like he did in the Cain civilization. But he was merciful. The Torah was broken. It was literally broken. And so Yahweh, showing his mercy, told Moses, come up again. I will write them over. That is grace. That is mercy. That is goodness. Where would Israel be without the Torah? Where would we be if Yahweh said, that was it? No more Torah, you don't want Torah. Where would we be today? Doomed. That is mercy being extended there. That is grace being extended there to give back to Israel his truth. He wrote it again a second time with his own fingers and delivered it to Moses. He warned in verse 12, take heed to yourself, lest you make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land where you go. You start this thing already. Beware. I extend mercy unto you. Beware. Don't continue those practices or else. Take heed. He warned Israel. Don't adopt the lifestyle, the pagan practice of the nations that are around you. Lest it be a snare among you. This is what it's going to do to you. It's going to put you in a trap, in a snare, in a dangerous position to destroy you. Like the spider and the fly. Beware fly of the spider. It is a snare, it is a trap. You are being enticed to come up to my palace, but it is a snare. You are going to be destroyed there. Lest it be a snare among you, but you shall break down their altars. From the time you see the snare, from the time you notice the web, break it down. Don't take it for granted that I can overcome, I can. Just leave it there. And they are mentioning idol's name to you. You are not saying anything. You are allowing them to go on. Yeah, we didn't see that. Break down their idols when you come into their land. Today we do that spiritually. When we hear idol's name, we say no. That is not. We break it down. That is not the name of our Creator. He proclaimed his own name, Yahweh. Yahweh, merciful and gracious. Those idols, those names you are calling, cannot extend mercy, cannot extend grace, cannot extend truth and love and kindness to us. And so we must follow the words of Almighty Yahweh, living by every word, breaking down the idols and dashing in pieces their pillars, not the Torah, like Moses had to do. Drop it down and bring it to pieces. But break the idols like he did also. Grind it up in pieces. Bring it to dust. Dash in pieces their pillars. This is what they worship. And you shall cut down the Asherim, idolatry of every sort. We are not to compromise with. This is what Yahweh is saying. He's outlining them for us. Their altars represent their worship. Their pillars again represent their images. Their Asherims also, their idols. Don't compromise with them. Cut them down. For you shall worship no other heir, no other strong one. Can we understand these words? No other, what it means by no other? At all, at all, at all. Any other must have another name. Someone tell you, go carry this for Gabriel and nobody else. You don't carry it for John. You don't carry it for Henry. You don't carry it for Peter. You don't carry it for Paul. It comes with a name. This is what he's saying. You shall worship no other. No other name for Yahweh, who is zealous for his name. Now he's showing the importance of his name. It's either the name of Yahweh or the name of an idol. This is what Yahweh is saying. No man. Yahweh is telling us that beside him, it's only idols other than him. You worship anything else other than Yahweh, you are worshiping an idol. He is zealous for his name. Very important. Why should they say that his name is not? For his name is jealous. We know Yahweh mentioned that in the mount. I'm a jealous elder. I'm going to visit for that. The iniquity of the fathers. Lest you make a covenant with the inhabitants of the land and play the harlot after their Elohim, their mighty ones. We've been warned in the beginning by Yahweh to stay away from idolatry, stay away from other mighty ones. And so we were once involved in those worship of idols. We were guilty of bowing before idols and not Almighty Yahweh, until Yahweh came and revealed himself, his name to us, and the name of his son Yahshua the Messiah. Don't, he said, go and worship and play the harlot after their mighty ones, and sacrifice to their Elohim. When we sing song to idols, idols' name, they bow and also pray. They are sacrificing to other mighty ones. And one call you and you eat of their sacrifice. When you go among pagan worshippers, among those who worship in idols, you are eating, you are partaking, remember, of their sacrifices that they are offering to their mighty one. When you come in the house of Yahweh, you are partaking, you are eating of the sacrifices that are being offered unto Almighty Yahweh. And so Yahweh has warned us not to go, as Psalm 1 tells us. Don't sit with them, don't walk with them, don't take counsel from them. And so you are going to be blessed. And you take your daughters to your sons. Take their daughters to your sons. We are warned in the Torah not to make marriages with them. And we found ourselves guilty in the past of this, who we were marrying. You see people going in church and telling themselves, I had a nice church married, and get a nice church here. And who were they worshiping? All were worshiping idols. Don't, Yahweh warn, lest they teach us to play the harlot. And the daughters play the harlot after their Elohim. And make your sons play the harlot after their Elohim. You shall make you no molten image or idols or mighty ones. You make yourself, when you name anything else other than Yahweh as your strong as your strength. People make money, they make their houses, they make their cars, they make even themselves, Elohim. They put themselves before Yahweh. Yahweh is warning us that we must not make ourselves any of those to worship, to come before Him. The title of this message is Yahweh Alone. There is no other help. Are we seeing that the Creator Himself is saying that to us? Any other is idol. Idolatry, He named it. People say, well, we worship that, and they worship that, and everybody worship in the same way. But the Creator of the heaven and the earth didn't say that. He said, other than me, it is idols. Let's read and we'll see it over and over again being mentioned in His word. Other than Yahweh, He has a name. His name is singular. Always remember that. One name. Any other name is not Yahweh. He Himself ordered His name how many times? He didn't say, well, I use so and so and so. No. Yahweh, 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 merciful and gracious. Remember Israel, it is Yahweh. This is what we say in Psalm 68 and verse 4. David in the Psalm of Song saying to Elohim, who is our Elohim? Elohim is strong one, our strength. We are singing to our strong one. Sing praises to His name. Yes, Elohim is not His name. Elohim is His title. One of His titles. But sing praises to His name. What is His name? Do you know His name? Solomon in Proverbs asks that question. If you just hold your place and turn to Proverbs 30. Proverbs 30 and verse 4. He said also, that wise man who gained wisdom from Yahweh, tell us that the Creator has a name. There are those who say that He don't. You can call Him anyhow. Nobody knows His name. Proverbs 30 and verse 4, who has descended into heaven and ascended into heaven and descended? Who has gathered the wind in His fits? Who has bound the waters in His garment? Who has established the ends of the earth? What is His name? He has a name. And what is His Son's name? If you know. Do you know? It is important to know. He told Moses asked, when he was sent to the children of Israel, what name must I say to them? The name is important. People say it is not. But what is His name? The wise man asked. Again, back in Psalm 68, we have to sing to someone. We are singing to a strong one. Sing praises to His name. What is His name? Cast up a highway for Him that rides through the desert. His name is Yah. Perfectly put. He has a name. David knew His name. And it is Yah, the first part, first person, singular. Yahweh, the self-existent one that exists by Himself and exalts before Him. He exalted His own name there. We saw, we read in Exodus 34, Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh. Exalt before Him. This is what we have to do. And don't call on the name of idols like the world does. And tell us that it's not important. It's not the name, it's the words. Yahweh didn't see that. In Psalms 83 and verse 18. And they shall know that your name is Yahweh alone. And here we find the title of this message. They shall know that your name is Yahweh alone, most high over all, not part of the earth, not just in the USA, not just in Trinidad or in the islands, but the name of Yahweh is for all over the earth, most high over all the earth. I can't say it is not in India because the Indian know Yahweh name is for everyone, mankind, all over the earth. And they shall know. Take note of that. There are those who are telling you that nobody knows the name. Then isn't the scripture telling us that there are people that shall know, and they shall know who they. That your name is important. This is what the verse is saying. When you look into it closely. A people shall know that your name is important. It is Yahweh alone. There must be a people on this earth proclaiming that it is Yahweh alone. They are few. Those people are going to be few, Yahshua said. But they are the compromisers who say, well, they could use that, it's not so important. And we have to bear with them, and we have to go with them. They shall know, a special people, that your name is to acknowledge that name, to hold it dear, to stand by Yahweh and Yahweh alone, Most High, over all the earth, crossing boundaries of nation and kindred and people. It must be Yahweh. And we can't go into another land and say, well, because they speak another language, it's okay, we will worship them. No. Over all the earth, the people of Yahweh, they are going to acknowledge that his name is Yahweh and Yahweh alone. In Isaiah chapter 42, the prophet acknowledges that Yahweh, his name is important for salvation, and no other name is going to give us that. Isaiah 42 and verse 8. I am Yahweh again, speaking through Isaiah the prophet. He's letting Israel know, reminding them, I am Yahweh. This is what he said to Moses, I am that I am. The great I am is Yahweh. He alone bears those characteristics that he can be whatever. Which idol you ever see get up and do anything? Even though they acknowledge that. Have we ever seen that? No man in history. If ever anyone says that, we can say it is a lie. Because the one who created all things, even the wood and the stone that they make the idol of, he tells us an idol is nothing. And it cannot do. So we would never believe, even though as we draw closer to the end and the adversary start to use those idols, we will still believe Yahweh and Yahweh alone, and not those idols, because he warned us from the beginning that the idols is nothing, don't worship them. I am Yahweh, Ani Yahweh Eloheka. He mentioned in Exodus chapter 20 on the mount, I am Yahweh, your mighty one. Your Elohim. Here again, I am Yahweh, that is my name. Who can say he doesn't have a name? Who can say no one knows his name when he himself said, this is my name? It's a lie. And they come and say nobody knows his name. Even the pronunciation, they say, Yahweh said his name. He pronounced his name. I am Yahweh. That is my name. And my glory will I not give to another. Why worship anything else? Any other name? That glory doesn't go to the Most High. He hasn't given that glory to accept any praise through an idol, only in his name, through the name of his Son, Yahshua the Messiah. When anyone bow to an idol and worship an idol, that worship could never go to Yahweh. Always remember that. It goes to Hasatan. It goes to Hasatan. Yes, Yahweh do extend mercy upon many people while they worship idols, send the rain and still supply their needs. And they take that and say that idol is doing it for them. The idol is sending the rain. You know, they pray to the idol and the rain came. No, his glory, he don't give that to any other. They say, well, okay, these people worship that idol, so I will give that to the idol. And when they call on the idol could do something for them. He don't do that. My glory will I not. You can see that there, ever, not, I will not, and that's final. No compromise, no ever in any age or any history of mankind will I ever give that glory to another. My glory will I not give to another, neither my praise to carved images. They are saying Yahweh is sitting in heaven there, and we know well, that is the Hebrew name and Ede, but we can worship in other names. And those people worship him so. So any other ticket, the praise going to him. We don't do that. We haven't given anything to those idols to accept. You know, sometimes a contractor get a contract, a big contract, and he gives out contract to other minor contractors under him, and they will go and do the work, and he just say, okay, well done, signs of people and everything. Yahweh don't work like that. There is no other mighty one under Yahweh that he gives power and glory and authority to and say, go and deal with that. Yahweh is Elohim, that the Elohim family works with Yahweh, and they are coming in his name. Hallelujah. No other name. When Yahshua the Messiah came, he came in his Father's name. The Ruach HaKodesh that worked through man was Yahweh. There is no one that have seen any other working with Yahweh except Yahweh Sabaoth. The angels of Yahweh attended to men, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Who visited them? Was any idol that sent by Yahweh? They saw like men coming. And they asked, will you come in peace? Yes. I have a messenger of Yahweh. They represent, again, the name of Yahweh being used. No other name. Today we hear people coming in all different types of names. But Yahweh reminds us that he's not going to give his glory, his praise to anyone else. If we are going to leave this place and take worship to an idol, again, now he's not going to hear us. He tells us in his word. Psalms 48, 148 and verse 13. Let them praise the name of Yahweh, for his name alone is exalted. Yes, we are called on the only one that has an exalted name. The only name that is exalted is the name of Yahweh. Lifted up, his throne is in heaven. There is no idol in heaven sitting on any throne. We know that. Yahshua the Messiah came and he told us what is happening there. As in heaven, so on earth let it be, your kingdom. A kingdom of righteousness, a righteous rule, purity is in the heavens. Light, the Shekinah glory of Yahweh emanates from his throne. You ever see any idols? They put light. They have to light up the idols, put light all around it, put all different colors and flowers to make it shine. Yahweh don't need that. The glory of Yahweh comes from within him, causing the Shekinah to fill his heaven and even the throne. Yahweh don't need the light of the sun and moon, the flowers like they take to the idol. All these are artificial light. He himself is light. Jeremiah chapter 16 and verse 21. We want to notice how important it is and how blessed we are to believe in Yahweh and Yahweh alone. If we ever had any doubt in our minds, today let us try to remove those doubts. We are serving the true and the living Elohim, the one who had called us and given us his name, the pronunciation of his name, the meaning of his name, this characteristic that goes with his name for us to be able to identify him, the true and the living Elohim. And Yahweh said to Moses, the Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. This is how you're going to know you're serving the true and the living one, the one that Abraham gave homage to and reverence to. In Jeremiah 16, and we read from verse 19. O Yahweh, my strength and my stronghold, again, meaning my Elohim, and my refuge in the day of affliction. To you shall the nation come from the ends of the earth, and shall say, our fathers have inherited nothing but lies. You see? This is what we were told. L-O-R-D, G-O-D, J-C, from a long, long, long time ago. Even at the time of Jeremiah, they had inherited lies. Meaning that you can worship any other mighty one and say that you are worshiping Yahweh. They inherited nothing but lies, even vanity and things in which there is no profit. No profit in the worship of idols. Shall a man make to himself a mighty one? Elohim? What age are we living in to see people doing that? What has become of mankind? Worse than Adam in the garden. Worse than Adam in the garden. To make an idol, to bow before it, to put it up on a vehicle, to transport it, to follow behind the vehicle that is transporting the idol, their mighty one. They need a big truck sometimes to move their mighty one. What a shame. How shameful and how abominable is that act. There is none like unto Yahweh. Yahweh don't need. Yahweh can roll back the heaven. One day he's going to open the sky. And he's going to cause the kingdom of heaven to come down. This is who we are speaking about. We don't have to do anything. Go for a big truck to bring Yahweh. Go for a spaceship to go to heaven for Yahweh. No. He's able. Lies they have inherited. Nothing but lies, but lies. Even vanity. No profit shall a man make to himself mighty one, which yet are nothing. No mighty one actually. Because they can't do anything. Yet they call them mighty. They are not. And we understand this wisdom that Yahweh has given to us, that we can watch those idols and say, you know, once we went into an idol temple to do some work, and we saw the idols lying up all over. And we were able to walk to them and say, watch out there. And they can't see us. We can't say anything. You know, it is sometimes so horrible to see what people are doing in this age, when Yahweh said in His word, as He stands from Mount Sinai, He told them, don't make, don't worship, don't bow down. It's a waste of time. You are going to perish, because when you do that anyway, you are worshiping not me, but also time. It's no mighty one actually. They can't do anything. Therefore, behold, I will cause them to know one day Yahweh is going to do it. This once will I cause them to know my hand and my might. He's going to destroy all these things. And they shall know that my name is what? One day. Singular again. Where does other mighty ones 15 here? Where does other names 15 here? Then Yahweh is saying it Himself, I'm going to make them know that my name is singular. My name, both that are not names. They use so many different names. All these mighty ones that they line up in their temple, they all have different names. Yahweh is saying, I'm going to make them know one day that it is me. My name is Yahweh. In Jeremiah chapter 10, we are warned again in these words to don't study, don't follow, don't worship like these people. Don't follow their practices. It is not good. In Jeremiah 10 and verse 25, we can even look at verse 2. Thus says Yahweh, learn not the ways of the nation, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the nations are dismayed at them. And so they take, they worship, there are those who worship the moon, Worship the stars, worship birds, worship animals, worship all the family. Yahweh wants us to learn their ways, the ways of the nations. Don't follow their practices. Verse 24, O Yahweh, correct me, but in measure, not in your anger, lest you bring me to nothing. Pour out your wrath upon the nation that know you not. They don't know Yahweh because they are not worshiping Him. They have decided not to worship Yahweh, not to learn of Yahweh. So they don't know Him. Pour out your wrath upon the nation that know you not, and upon the families that call not on your name. It's important to call on the name of Yahweh. Some people just wouldn't know the name of Yahweh, and that is His name. But they refuse to call Him. They say Elohim, they may say Mighty One, they may say this and that, but they would not call. The families that would not call on the name of Yahweh, they are going to be judged by Him. Why be afraid to use His name? And you use other names. Your name is important. You don't want nobody to call it. They want them to call you by your name. You don't want anyone to call your child anyhow. You want your child to be called by his or her name. Those families that will not acknowledge and give glory to Yahweh by His name, Yahweh is going to judge them. For they have devoured Jacob. Yes, they have devoured him and consumed him and laid waste his dwelling by not calling on the name of Yahweh. Even the Jewish people, even today, that would not call on the name of Yahweh, they are bringing disgrace and disrespect to Jacob, to Yaakov, because he was chosen by Yahweh. Calling on the name of Yahweh, he set up altars and worship Yahweh. And look at what they are doing today. They are not calling on the name of Yahweh. They are bringing disgrace on the name of Yaakov, the true worshipper, who worship Yahweh in spirit and in truth. In Exodus 20 and verse 5, we are reminded there again that Yahweh spoke from Sinai, and He warned the children of Israel so that they should have warned the world not to worship, not to make, not to bow down to an idol. Exodus 20 verse 3, you shall have no other Elohim before me. You shall not make for yourself a graven image, or anything like unto anything, any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath. Sometimes we wonder, what they have looked upon to make what they made. You don't even see some of them things on earth or beneath the earth. These people go so far. Maybe they're fed up making things what is under these, in the sea and above the earth and the moon and stuff. They make things that doesn't even exist. Yahweh warned, don't make any of these things. You shall not make for yourself a graven image, a likeness of anything that is in heaven above or the earth beneath, or the water that is under the earth. These people just in their imagination went and made things. They go beyond what Yahweh has said. You shall not bow down to them. They cannot escape by making something that maybe wasn't mentioned here. But Yahweh said, don't bow down to anything else that you make. And so they put all kind of face that you don't know. What was that? Where did it come from? But He says also, don't bow down to anything else but me. So make what you want. But still, you are under the penalty of the law. You shall not bow down to them or serve them. Don't pay homage to them. Don't pick them up and put them in a van and go somewhere and say, I have to carry this with you. Don't tie them around your waist. Don't tie them on your hand and say you must have it. Don't write it anyway. Don't serve them thing. For I, Yahweh, your Elohim, I'm a jealous. He told us that in other places. I'm a jealous mighty one. Because why? I have the power. Yahweh didn't have the power. He cannot speak with such authority. might have been afraid of all the amount of idols they have, and he alone. But he knows, he created all things. There is no other power like my power. I'm a jealous and I'm going to visit and destroy all those things. So then who are we going to serve? Are we going to leave and go and serve idols that are going to be destroyed by Yahweh finally one day? Or are we going to remain with the jealous hell? He speaks with authority. I'm a jealous hell. We don't play games by me and with me. Man think Yahweh play games today because they're doing as they please and they are not destroyed. But I'm going to visit the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, even to the third and the fourth generation. He stands by his word, and he's doing it today. Many don't have the eyes to see, but he is visited for sin today. This is why the earth is in so much chaos today. Showing mercy to thousands of them, this is true, and it is being fulfilled today. For all those who are coming and saying, Father, pardon me, be merciful and gracious to me, I have wronged you, I have fallen short. He has promised, and he is showing mercy to thousands of them that love him and keep his commandments. It is about loving. It is about keeping, as we heard this morning, about love. You know, one of the Brother James, he read about this guy who was speaking about love. Love is like youth is wasted. Do you know what is love? This is what Yahweh is saying. He's going to show love. To love is to love Yahweh, because Yahweh is love. And again, he mentioned about idols and idolatry. And this fit in so well with the message today, what he read. Idolatry cannot work with Almighty Yahweh. It's him and him alone. Hatred, rejection of the commandments of Yahweh, showing hate to Yahweh. Yahweh mentioned it there. Those that hate me, they don't love me. Love I've offered to mankind, salvation. And those who reject and show hate to me, I'm going to visit them for that. We don't want to be in that position that Yahweh is going to set us aside and visit us with his judgment. Also in Deuteronomy chapter 5, we see where, again, Deuteronomy means the second law, again, the second giving of the Torah. Yahweh mentioned there the importance of his name and how important it is for us to stay away from idols. 5 and verse 13. Verse 15 will read that. And you shall remember that you were a servant in the land of Egypt. They forgot. Who brought them out? They were serving the idol there, the Egyptians. And they had Israel under them. And who brought them out? Yet they come and say, this calf, what abomination. You shall remember that you were a servant in the land of Egypt, and Yahweh your Elohim brought you forth from there by a mighty hand and by an outstretched arm. We see idols. Have you ever seen that stretching their arm out to help anyone? An outstretched arm? This is Yahweh. Therefore Yahweh your Elohim has commanded you. And we can stop him. The one who brought Israel out of Egypt is the commanding general, Yahweh. The one that is sitting on the throne is the one we have to take command from. And no one else. We don't listen to any other voice. He brought us out of the land of Egypt. Therefore, we are to listen to him that commands us. In Exodus chapter 23, we're going to see where Yahweh himself tells us that we should not ever make mention of those names that the world, that the nations are making mention of in their worship. Exodus 23 and verse 13. And in all things, take note of this verse, that I have said to you, all that Yahweh has said, He's warning us. Take heed, beware, be careful now, and make no mention of the names of other Elohim, neither let it be heard out of your mouth. Look at the verse prior. 6 days you shall do your work, and the 7th day you shall rest. He commands this. And there are those who say, yes, we do keep the Shabbat. But Yahweh is warning in the same breath, be careful, lest you say you are keeping Sabbath and calling the name of idols. I tell you about the 6th year, the 7th year. I tell you about the feast days. I tell you about a lot of things. Yes, it is good to do them. But beware, lest you give worship and honor and praise to idol. Take heed and make no mention while you are keeping Shabbat, while you are keeping the feast, while you are looking for the moon and worshiping, and on and on. See that it doesn't mention the name of other Elohim. He has put it here for us. Neither let it be heard out of your mouth. Don't say Sabbath and G-O-D, Sabbath and L-Y-O-D, Feast of Tabernacle and G-O-D. G-O-D don't have any feast. G-O-D don't have anything like Shabbat. It goes to the adversary and he don't support anything of the Torah. It is a deception to use those pagan names with any of Yahweh's law. If we go back to chapter 20 again and read carefully, those first few verses as he began to speak, before he gave any command, he said, I am Yahweh. Exodus 20 and verse 2. I am Yahweh Elohim, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. The speaker is Yahweh. The one who gave the command is Yahweh. G-O-D don't have any command. L-O-I-D don't give any command. It is not them who spoke on Mount Sinai. It was Yahweh. He was speaking to the Hebrews. They had to understand what he was saying. He was speaking in the Hebrew language. There's nothing like God alone. In the Hebrew, Yahweh, you know too well. The Elohim who brought you out of the land of Egypt, it was not God alone. This was served back there in Egypt. It was a mighty one with power that brought them out of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. In chapter 3, he gave his name to Moshe. A lot of people are confused by this passage. In Exodus chapter 3, and they say, well, you see that his name is I am. Let's see. And Yahweh said, this is his name. In Exodus chapter 3, verse 13, and Moses said to Elohim, behold, when I come to the throne of Israel, and shall say to them, the Elohim, or the mighty one of your fathers, send me to you. And they shall say to me, what is his name? Very good. Their name is important. Hey, Mr. So-and-so, who? The man down below there, what is his name? Important. They tell us the name is not important. Somebody just send something to you, you know you take it. People get in trouble, you know, people end up in jail, so somebody push something in the bag in the airport and I don't know who it is. I don't know where this come from. You make a 5 years. I know a fellow make a 5 years soon. Yeah, you know when you make the 5. They find it in your bag. You don't know the name, you don't know where it came from, you don't know nothing. You are going to suffer. What is his name? Moses? Who is that one you're telling us about? Moses know that they're going to ask that. There are people like that. They've been hearing and seeing and maybe even serving so many idols down there. What is the name of this one now? What is his name? What shall I say to them? Remember, he's asking the supreme being, Yahweh, the authority. Moses is asking. Elohim said to Moses, I am that I am. Moses, whatever I can be to them. They want to come out, I can be a deliverer. They want to be protected, I can be a protector. They want to be provided for, I can go, you don't bother. I am that I am. has sent me to take you out. Don't be afraid. He can bring you out safe and sound. You want to know his name? This is some of his characteristics, first of all. He is able to deliver you. But you're going to get his name. Don't worry. You want to build your faith that you must know you're going to come out of here by whatever means. If I have to destroy the whole of Egypt, you are. That is what I am. First of all, I am that I am. Tell them, I am has sent me to you. And Elohim said, moreover to Moses, as we continue to read in this manner, shall you say to the children of Israel. He's saying, Moses, you know, maybe you still have to learn of me. I am that I am. Tell them that. Yahweh, in this manner shall you say to the children of Israel, Yahweh. They don't read down there for you. They don't tell you about down there. They tell you, his name is I am, his name I am. No, Yahweh continue to speak. I am his another name. Or else he would have stopped there. Moses, continue. Go and tell them, I am Yahweh. Yahweh, the Elohim, the mighty one, the strong one of your fathers. The mighty one of Abraham. Abraham never served G-O-D, L-O-I-D, Jehovah, nothing there like that back then. Nothing. The Hebrews worship Yahweh, the true and the living one. The mighty one of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob even has sent me to you. They don't read down here. This is my name, not I am. Did Yahweh say I am is his name? Let us read again in verse 14. Elohim said to Moses, I am that I am. He never said, I am is my name. Note, very careful, let's be deceived. He come down as he continued to speak to Moses. This is my name. Now we know what is his name. Yahweh. He gave a name. And this is my memorial. To how much generation? To all. He did give a name to Moshe. And it was not higher. This is my name. This is my memorial to all generations. What is a memorial? Something that you remember at all times. You celebrate. You know, it is a memorial. Yahweh don't want us to forget. Memorial is something you remember. Don't fire Yahweh for G.O.D. or for any idol. He gave his name to the children of Israel. And his name, as he gave to the Hebrews in their language, is Yahweh. And it is for all generations. In every language, we must say, we must worship Yahweh, the true and living Elohim. Psalms 135. Again, we go back and forth to show, to prove that it is Yahweh and Yahweh alone. There is none other beside him. Psalms 135 and verse 13. Your name, O Yahweh, endures forever, Olam. Olam li Olam. Forever, time out of mind. Then they say, well, we use the more popular one today, Jehovah. But David didn't understand that. David understood that his name is forever. Your name, it is so great and so powerful. We don't need to change it in any language or any age. Your name, O Yahweh, endures forever. Your memorial name now, which man must remember. He himself said it in the air of Moses to let Israel know, this is my memorial name, the way I wish to be remembered. Your memorial name, O Yahweh, throughout all. Yahweh said that. We just read it. Throughout all generations. So may Yahweh bless us and keep us as we continue to study how great is He and His Son, Yeshua the Messiah. It is Yahweh and Yahweh alone. As for those of us who accept Yahweh for who He is, we are promised to be blessed by Almighty Yahweh, to be kept in time of trouble, to be preserved even. Being reminded that Revelation tells us that the name of Yahweh is going to be on the forehead, and the name of Yahshua the Messiah also, to seal His people. We are sealed by the name of Almighty Yahweh. Also we had for a devotional reading this morning, Psalms 150, and you can note that down. The idols are silver and gold. The work of men, they make them and they just lie unto them. They are like the idols. They're walking and moving around. But they are like the idols. They are so dumb. They have denied the Creator, the living one, for an idol, wood and stone. Yahweh bless us and keep us. I have more to this message, and maybe we can try to wrap it up this afternoon. May He cause His goodness to be upon us as we strive to serve Him and to please Him in our everyday life. Shalom to everyone.